Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for those of you sitting in the first 15 rows, you are in the sun zone. There's a good chance that during our experience today, you'll be getting very, very wet. If you want to avoid getting soaked with ice-cold salt water, you might want to move to higher and drier ground.
Ya. Wow.
They come from adversity and challenge. They come from fun. And those who dedicate their lives to protecting ours, send their thanks, and offer complimentary admission to any Busch Gardens or SeaWorld Park.
Hello everyone, my name is Kenzie. This is Adam and our rescued American bald eagle, Rainier. On behalf of all of us at SeaWorld, we would like to take this moment to show our support for the men and women of the armed forces and our first responders. We proudly ask that any past or present members of the United States military, any of our allies from around the world, and all first responders to please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in honoring these men, women, and their families. Orca Encounter will begin in just a few minutes, but first, we would like to share with you a short film about the Ursinus orca and its place in the world that we all share.
The ocean covers over 70% of the Earth's surface and is essential to all life, both in the sea and on the land. There's one animal that is the perfect ambassador for the ocean, and that's the Ursinus orca, or killer whale. In just a few minutes, you'll meet SeaWorld's killer whales. First though, let's find out more about these remarkable animals. Ursinus orca, or the killer whale, is the most widely distributed mammal on Earth. They can be found throughout the ocean, all around the world, including in the Arctic, the Atlantic, the Southern, the Indian, and the Pacific Oceans. No other single marine species lives in as many different ocean habitats or is as directly reliant on as many different types of marine life as the killer whale. More than any other marine animal, Ursinus orca is the very embodiment of our shared global ocean. Until about 2 decades ago, scientists didn't know that there were actually several different varieties or ecotypes of killer whales. With effort and observation, however, we discovered that there are actually 10 distinct ecotypes, each differing in size, behavior, diet, lifestyle, and appearance. A striking characteristic of the orca is their black and white skin. This camouflage is called destructive coloration. In a murky environment, this coloration can make them difficult to detect. Killer whales are counter-shaded. Their top surface is darker than their surface underneath. From below, looking up, they blend in with the light from above. From above, looking down, they're invisible against the darkness. Killer whales are warm-blooded and breathe air just like we do. Killer whales are the largest members of the Delphinidae, or dolphin family. As you can see, they have impressive physical characteristics. Orcas have keen eyesight, both above and below the water. The dorsal fin of an adult male can be up to 6 feet in height. The powerful pectoral flippers and tail fluke can propel them through the water at a high rate of speed with great maneuverability. Their top speed is nearly 30 miles per hour. Killer whales use echolocation to hunt and to communicate. Communication is also accomplished through tail slaps, breaching, and vocalizations. You'll experience a variety of natural killer whale behaviors during Orca Encounter today. We ask our whales to replicate natural behaviors such as breaching, spy hopping, and tail slaps. While awe-inspiring and entertaining for our guests, these behaviors are also essential to maintaining the health and well-being of the killer whales in our cage.
Oh, I see you. Look to your left. Sarah!
Much remains to be understood regarding Orca's orca. One thing we do know, however, is that across the globe, they face real challenges as the general health of their prey populations and habitats on which killer whales depend suffer due to changes in the environment. In just a few moments, you'll encounter SeaWorld's killer whales and learn even more about these fascinating animals. As the most widely distributed mammal on Earth, the killer whale is uniquely positioned to represent the beauty, power, and fragility of the ocean.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Emmanuel, and on behalf of the entire Killer Whale training team, I would like to welcome you to Orca Stadium. Being a part of SeaWorld's mission is more than just a job. We are proud of what we do, and it is a privilege for us to care for, build relationships with, teach, and learn from these amazing animals. Now more than ever, we are honored to share our relationships with the whales and what we have learned with all of you. And now, SeaWorld proudly presents Orca Encounter!
Our world has one interconnected ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
morning, everyone. That was Katina, Nalani, and Malia, 3 members of our killer whale family, demonstrating their incredible size, speed, power, and complex learning abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations all over the world, and we're excited to share their story with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
We're going to see all that and more. These behaviors contribute to an environment full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, you'll see our whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen social bonds and enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team is what makes them the ocean's top predator. Scientifically known as Orcas orca, more commonly referred to as killer whales. Here at SeaWorld, we know them as Katina, Nalani, Malia, Trua, and Mikhail, our killer whale family. Mikhail is our youngest whale, at just 14 years old. The oldest is Mikhail's mother, Katina, who's also the matriarch, or leader of her pod. SeaWorld's animal training techniques creates a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning through positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through these techniques and our relationships, the whales learn to trust us, and they even take an active role in their very own health and well-being. Now here at SeaWorld, we can actually train or teach our whales on a wide variety of husbandry or healthcare behaviors. And in fact, one of the very first ones is a position in which we're able to ask for a voluntary blood sample. The whales are taught to roll ventral or upside down and present to us their tail flukes. Now, not only does it give us a great view of the whale's entire body, but also those blood vessels located on the white undersides of their tail flukes. Our veterinarians can come by and collect a blood sample at least once a month, and our whales are taught to remain calm throughout the entire procedure. Now, as trainers, you might see us rubbing down on our whales, whether it be on their backs, pectoral flippers, or their tail flukes. The whales have very sensitive skin, so this is just one of the many different ways that we can reward or reinforce our whales for remaining calm during a procedure like this. Now, collecting a blood sample is just one way that we can ensure our whales are remaining healthy. Another really important diagnostic is weighing our whales. We're able to weigh our whales by asking them to slide their bodies all the way up and out of the water, but onto a giant killer whale-sized scale we have in one of our adjacent pools. Now we'll be demonstrating this behavior for you in our slide-out area in just a couple of moments. Now when the whale slides up, you might notice that a portion of its body remains in the water from the dorsal fin on its back all the way down to its tail fins. That is the powerhouse of the killer whale. It's called a peduncle. It's very heavy and muscular. In fact, natural athletic behavior you see with all killer whales is the ability to move that portion of their body with such force, it enables them to completely turn before re-entering the water. And in this position, in order to get an accurate weight, we'll ask them to lift that peduncle all the way up and out of the water. Training this posture enables us to ensure accuracy, so we know that our younger whales are growing properly and that our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales and for us.
just learned that killer whales love to play, and they can actually learn a lot by playing. And they'll also learn through mimicry and observational learning. At a young age, killer whales will learn important life skills by playing games, such as follow the leader with their mothers and other whales. And we're gonna put that to the test today with our killer whale family and all of you. You guys ready for some fun? All right, we are going to play a killer whale-sized game of Follow the Leader. And let's start off with this side of the stadium. If you wish to participate, all you gotta do is stand up. Because you guys will be the leader, and we're gonna see here if Mikhail can follow you. Now, what I want you guys to do is slowly raise your arm all the way up to the sky when I say go, and when you got it, you're gonna give him a great big wave. So go ahead and go. Raise it nice and high, and then big wave. And he's got it. Thank you all so much for participating. That was incredible. As you can see, Mikhail was paying very close attention to you. Killer whales are very curious animals, and they're often seen spy hopping or jumping completely out of the water to get a better look around. We're going to demonstrate this with something called a bow. So when you see it, make some noise. All right, this side of the stadium, we did not forget about you. Go ahead and stand up. We have an even bigger jump plan for you called a breach. Now to ask for it, you put one arm up, touch your thigh, and raise it back up. Ready, set, go! And he's off. Now, killer whales will breach for a variety of different reasons. Similar to a bow, they might breach just to get a better look around, or sometimes even scratch an itch. But more often than not, killer whales will breach just to simply show off. Welcome to the South Zone, everybody. How about we hear it one more time for all of you and our killer whale family? As you can see, killer whales are amazing athletes, and they can eat several hundred pounds of food every day. In the ocean, a killer whale's diet will depend on where they live and the time of year. Unfortunately, things like overfishing, pollution, and other factors are having a serious impact on some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals. It's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean. Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make. We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador of the ocean, limitless, connected, powerful,
But still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable. Don't give up. Be inspired.
The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming, but together we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect.
So much to explore.
The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed Orca Encounter and have an amazing rest of your day right here at SeaWorld. Come on, everyone!
Follow SeaWorld on Facebook and Instagram. Keep track of our latest rescues. Find out more about the animals in our group. Thanks again, everyone. We hope you enjoy the rest of your day at SeaWorld.
Vamos a ver si aburrirse, picar algo,